Hello and welcome back to Duke Field, as it's now called. In my time when I was here, this was called Auxiliary Field number 3, but more commonly known as Duke Field. You know, coming back to Eglin, coming back to this area brings with it a whole flood of memories. It's like a flash from the past, so to speak, and I'm just trying to take it all in. My mind is just swimming with details. As I come back and I look across the area, I see some of the aircraft in the background. These are more modern aircraft than what we trained on, obviously, in March of 1942. But my heart just floods as I think about all that was going on. I'd been in the military just 2 years when the word reached us that there was a special secret mission and they were looking for volunteers. I signed up having no idea what it entailed. And I, in short order, said goodbye to my mother there in Washington, made my way to Carolina first, and then after a short meeting with Doolittle, boom, here we are, about 125 of us landing in Northwest Florida. My first visit here. Now, I will say, having grown up in Madras, Oregon, I'm used to a lot of rain, but boy, the Panhandle just gets pummeled with rain. I learned later that Mobile has more rain days than does Seattle, which is my neck of the woods. How about that? But when we arrived here March 9 of 1942, there were no buildings. In fact, this was just wilderness area that recently had been acquired and was being cleared. I think the actual excavation work began January 41. The first foundations went in February 42. So when we arrived in these environs, there were no buildings, no construction and whatnot. And our task was to climb into these B-25 Mitchell aircraft and take off within 500 feet. We didn't understand why. A fully loaded B-25 Mitchell requires about 3,300 feet of runway space to safely get aloft. But they had lines painted on the runway, not unlike this, and at the 500-foot mark, we were told we have to be airborne. Now understand, I'm a bombardier, so that means I'm up in the cone. I can see that line coming faster than anyone else, even the pilot, in theory. And honestly, the first time we tried it, we didn't do so well.